Some of the Sesame Street gang are spending the weekend out in the ocean on a houseboat, and they're all very excited. All except for Cookie Monster, who's not excited at all, because earlier, when they were loading all the bags onto the boat, somebody dropped one into the sea and it floated away, and that one happened to be the bag containing all of Cookie Monster's cookies. And for Cookie Monster, spending the weekend without cookies is like Oscar night without Will Smith punching someone. It's just not fun to see. Zoe feels bad for him, so she goes on her phone and finds a TikTok video on how to make cookies using basic ingredients she can probably find on the boat. She then asks Ernie for help in surprising Cookie Monster with the cookies, and the two of them get started gathering ingredients and talking about their big plan. At this moment, Abby Cadabby is coming down the stairs, and she overhears the two of them talking. Abby knows that Zoe hates her with the burning passion of 1,000 suns, and she thinks their big plan is actually a prank they're going to pull on her, and Abby's got no time for pranks. So she goes and finds Telly and asks him for help in sabotaging what she assumes is their plan to prank her. And after Telly pops a few of his as-needed anti-anxiety pills and then thinks it over, he agrees to help her. Meanwhile, below deck, Cookie Monster is sitting in a deep, dark, shadowy corner, feeling miserable, because cookie withdrawals feel worse than a slap in the face from Will Smith on Oscar night. So Ernie and Zoe better hurry up with those TikTok cookies. But they can't hurry up, because after they stepped away for a moment, Telly and Abby snuck over, gathered all their ingredients, and threw them overboard, making it the second time in one day that the sea has denied Cookie Monster the chance at eating delicious cookies. When Zoe and Ernie return, they're completely shocked to see that their ingredients are missing, but they'd be even more shocked to discover that they're being spied on by these two paranoid idiots. On the upper deck, everyone else is having a blast, completely oblivious to the fact that Ernie and Zoe are dealing with the mysterious disappearance of their ingredients. Abby Cadabby is being an eavesdropping creeper. Telly is on his fourth anti-anxiety pill after having second thoughts about helping Abby. And Cookie Monster's withdrawal symptoms have him collapsed on the floor, unable to move until he tastes the sweet, sweet goodness of delicious cookies. But back on deck, Abby was making things worse by telling Elmo that Zoe and Ernie were baking TikTok cookies to somehow prank her. And instead of helping Abby sabotage them, Elmo came up with a prank of his own, which involved stealing Rocco and then painting Rocco to look like a cookie. Then he found Zoe and told her he made TikTok cookies and wanted her to have one. She excitedly brought it to Cookie Monster and gave it to him to end his withdrawals. And just when she thought everything was fine, everything was not fine. Because when she turned around, she noticed that Cookie Monster had licked off all the paint, revealing that the cookie was actually Rocco. Abby screamed bloody murder, which startled Cookie Monster, causing him to swallow Rocco and start choking. Luckily, Susan knew the Heimlich maneuver and performed it on Cookie Monster, and he eventually coughed up Rocco, but Rocco flew out the window and landed in the sea. Having witnessed this and being out of his mind on anxiety pills, Telly jumped into the water. And when he resurfaced, he not only had saved Rocco, but he found Cookie Monster's lost bag. And although they were soggy, Cookie Monster was glad to have his cookies back. And everyone was happy. Everyone but Abby, because she had to walk the plank because this was her fault. But she'll be back in the next episode.